Hello, Bengal graduates. We put this presentation together for you to help you prepare for the ISU Meridian Commencement ceremonies coming up on Saturday, May 8th at the Mountain View High School Stadium. Commencement will look a little bit different this year, so we're hoping this presentation gives you an idea of what to expect before, during, and after the ceremony. So the first task on your to-do list will be to mark your calendars for the Regalia Roadshow so you can pick up and pay for your cap and gown. The Regalia Roadshow will be in room 682 on Thursday, April 15th at 2 to 6 p.m. and again on Friday, April 16th, starting in the morning at 8 o'clock and going until about 2 in the afternoon. Costs are listed there by degree type, and I also wanted to let you know the bookstore will be selling other items like diploma frames, ISU swag, souvenir tassels, things of that sort. We will also be celebrating you rain or shine on May 8th, so as we get closer to the ceremony, we recommend checking your weather apps and coming prepared for any type of Idaho weather. For personal belongings, we recommend that you bring very little with you to the ceremony. Only bring what you can carry or give personal items to your family members prior to the ceremony. And lastly, please plan to arrive at least 30 minutes prior to your ceremony start time. Ceremony start times are listed here for your information. You can see the ceremonies are organized by college/major. If you're still not quite sure which ceremony to attend, please reach out to us for confirmation. And these times are also listed on the ISU Meridian Commencement website. Before we get too far down the road, we wanted to inform you of the COVID precautions we will be implementing in order to keep you, your guests, and our faculty, staff, and volunteers safe. There will be hand sanitizer available throughout the venue. Everyone will be required to wear a face covering at all times and also stay 6 feet apart. Bottled waters will be available, but there won't be concessions. The stadium will be sanitized between the 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock ceremonies. Those in high-risk populations are encouraged to stay home and enjoy the ceremony via live stream. And lastly, volunteers will also be screened via a health questionnaire prior to the ceremony. We have some guidelines we'll be following for audience seating as well. As you know, we have increased the number of ceremonies from 1 to 2 in order to allow for proper distancing. Tickets are required for each guest in attendance, and only 4 tickets will be allowed per graduate. Audience members will be seated in groups of 4 unless otherwise noted. If on your guest ticket request form you indicated that you'll be picking up your guest tickets from the Regalia Roadshow or our ISU Meridian front desk prior to the ceremony, please be sure to distribute your guest tickets ahead of time so that your guests can get into the event. So on the day of the event, when you come for check-in, we're going to have 2 different tables organized by last name. And so you'll want to find your check-in table if your last name ends with the letters A through K. We'll also have a separate table for L through Z. And at the check-in table, we'll give you your name card. This is what you bring up to the stage with you to help the reader know how to pronounce your name. And so when you get your name card, you'll want to spell your name the way it's pronounced for the reader. And then you'll bring that up with you to the stage when it's your time to walk. For the 3 o'clock participants, we just wanted to make sure that you're aware that the 1 o'clock crowd will be exiting right around the time you come for check-in. And so these ceremonies are probably going to last somewhere around an hour, maybe a little bit more. And we've asked you to come to the ceremony 30 minutes ahead of time. And so as you arrive around 2:30, we just want to make sure that you're able to avoid the crowd that's exiting and maintain that 6 feet of physical distancing. For seating assignments, just know that there's not going to be a processional this year. You won't walk into the ceremony with the other graduates. What we'll do is right when you're done checking in, we will have an usher help you to your seat, and seats will be arranged by degree type. And so we'll help you find your seat based on your degree level. During the ceremony, we'll have a few event volunteers helping you know when to stand, sit, and proceed to the stage, so keep an eye on them for cues. You'll bring your name card to the stage with you for the reader, so take good care of that card until it's your turn to walk across the stage. Stage crossing will be a little different this year. There will be no contact, so no handshakes, hoodings, hugs, or anything of that sort. So for hoods, for doctorate and master degree graduates, please come to the ceremony with your hood on. For tassels, doctorate and master degree students will have your tassel go on the left side of your cap and stay there. Whereas if you're getting your bachelor or associate degree, the tassel will go on the right side of your cap and move to the left when the president tells you. A professional photographer will be taking photos during the ceremony, so we ask that guests please remain seated. And we have a little bit more information for you about photography on the next slide. So photography, just a little bit more about that. The professional photo opportunity will be provided by LifeTouch. And so after the ceremony, you'll receive an email with instructions for how to order your photo. And for other personal photos, we just want to make sure that we're only taking group photos with people that are in your household or perhaps in your cohort. So pictures with other folks outside of those groups will be discouraged, but there will be a photo station set up outside of the stadium for you to take those pictures after the ceremony. For those of you at the 1 o'clock ceremony, we want to encourage you to exit the stadium immediately after so that we can sanitize and get prepared for the next event. But that's it. So congratulations. It's been a really weird, crazy year. You should all be very, very happy and proud of yourselves. I know we are. And if you have any questions leading up to the ceremony, please feel free to reach out to Allie Crane. And we've got her phone number and email address listed there. And we're excited to see you on Saturday, May 8th.